Hi everybody, I'm standing in front of this beautiful 1977 GMC Royale with its owner, Dave Lenzi. Dave, the first thing I noticed about your coach is this amazing step. It's different than anything I've ever seen.
Yes.
Tell me about this.
I build parts for these coaches, so Mary and I are both very short, and we needed a step, and I did not find a purchased one that would meet my standards, so I built one that works well for us.
So this is a Dave creation.
So it swings and locks
Clever.
out of the way for driving, so it won't hit a curb like most of these purchase steps do.
Right.
And get knocked off. I'm sorry.
Now, even though you guys are short and you have a step,
Yes.
this is not a very high step up into the coach.
No.
Tell me about this. Why are we allowed to just only have one step where others have maybe 3 or 4 to get in?
There were very few front-wheel drive motorhomes built, especially in this era. This being a 77 was one of the first to be totally air ride suspension, which means there's no drive shaft going to the back. The only thing running from front to back is exhaust.
Okay.
So the coach can be set very low. In fact, it'll run clearly into a 10-foot garage door.
Nice.
Without, and a lot of people do have 10-foot doors on their home, and they can get this in their garage if it's big enough. So,
yeah.
And it rides so much better than other coaches because of the air ride.
And I really do like this low step in.
Yes.
So I also notice right inside your door this gorgeous floor.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Most people put carpet in because it's easy.
Yeah.
And it covers a lot of sins. I wanted cork, so I had to put 1/4-inch plywood down first and then cork the floor with 1/2-inch thick cork, which is very warm, it's very quiet, and it's an insulator.
Oh.
So it's really
nice.
Nice material for a floor.
Well, if the entryway has anything to speak for the rest of this, I can't wait to get inside.
Good. You can see my little brass railing here.
Yes.
And when we get in, you'll see all walnut cabinetry, which is stock on this particular body style.
Okay.
Came from General Motors that way. And I just refinished totally everything and made some new cabinets to add to the existing. So you're going to see this type of black walnut throughout.
Oh, okay. Can't wait. Let's go. Ooh, gorgeous.
So as people go out and search for motorhomes, they have choices.
Right.
Some people like twin beds, obviously. Some like a king, if you're a very large person, especially. But we do have those options.
So this originally is a twin bed layout.
It's made for either or.
Oh, okay.
If you're short like me and my wife, you can sleep on twin beds, or you can get a table out of the cabinet here, put it on this rail,
okay,
and pull these cushions together, and now it's a king.
Gotcha.
One whole large bed.
Oh, very nice.
But you know, this is so much easier to get up in the morning and just roll up a sleep sack.
You've totally hacked it. This is so easy.
You don't have to make a bed every day.
Right.
So I can, while Mary's getting up and getting cleaned, I just put this back together every day and we're back to normal.
Oh,
so,
nice.
this is our setting area as well. So we have satellite dish, so we're pretty modern.
Okay.
We have a quite nice TV.
Yeah.
We have a surround sound system, and we have a DVR, so we can play CDs, we can record golf and watch it later, all the comforts of home.
Right.
A nice setting area. Mary and I spend any of the time we're in the coach, we're usually here.
Oh, obviously, this is cozy. I love it.
It's very open. You can see every direction, which was one of the things GM was very good at, was making this a touring vehicle. The whole front is all glass.
Right.
And the back is, now that makes it hotter, of course, because of the glass, but
you have shades.
exactly. So we have day-night shades, which are aftermarket. Another one of the General Motors vendors sells these. So this is the
Which is nice.
This
You can
is
still
just
see
the takeout.
through if you
can,
want.
Yes, you can see out. Nobody can see in very well. And then at night,
And
that's the blackout.
completely blocking. Yeah.
Yes, and they insulate pretty good as well.
Well, the cabinets are gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
By the way. So tell me about what we have here, because this is a different setup than I've seen before as well.
Yes. This is
this
a wardrobe.
Storage? Wardrobe? Okay.
This is our only wardrobe, and we've made this into a two-person coach. We took other beds out that were in here because we only travel as two.
Right.
So this is our wardrobe closet, and that's plenty of room for clothes. These are all clothes up here.
Okay.
All the way across. I've even added this little place where I can carry small things. Every little nook and cranny becomes a storage area.
Right, right.
And so below is full storage as well.
Okay.
So
and then this?
we also have a dry bath, and you probably have not heard that before if you're not familiar with RVing. There's a wet bath and a dry bath version of most coaches.
Okay.
A wet bath version, when you take a shower, everything in the room gets wet. Okay? A little bit of a job to wipe it all down. This has a separate shower. It's not real large. It's large enough for a fairly large person. It's more like a boat. It would be like traveling on a boat. So it's a small bath, but it's very, we would not shower any place but here.
Now, you've redone much of the rest of the coach. Is this redone, or is it still largely original?
It is not.
Okay, so
There's
it's still largely
two
original.
things that are not completed, and one is the bathroom and the carpet in the front.
Okay. Well, let's take a peek in here.
As you can see, it's not very large,
Oh, yeah.
but it has and once the cabinets are redesigned, I will add and enhance the storage and make it easier access.
Oh, I see what you mean. So there's a toilet,
Yes.
but there's actually a little shower back here.
Yes, there is, with a seat.
And you can,
There's a set down in it.
Got it.
Mary can
yeah.
sit down and take a shower or stand up.
Well, that's clever. I like that.
So this will be completed with the same wood and
Okay.
as the rest of the coach.
Right. I guess we can, oh, and you have a little stopper that'll keep the door open.
Yes, a little lock to hold it open. Everything has to be nailed down.
Yeah, well, yes, right?
So I also like to entertain. I like to have parties, which
Things
we do.
that we learn about each other. You're a party animal, apparently.
I like to have dinners at our
You have
coach.
the secret cabinet.
So we have a little cabinet that we can store
Yeah.
beverages.
Yeah, look at this. It's quite nicely stocked.
And everything is anti-rattle, okay? Even the crystal.
Oh, those are
These-
real crystal, huh? And they're not going to budge.
And they're held in place with little pins so nothing rattles. These are taper locked together.
Nice.
So we can offer beverages with our dinners.
Was this original, or did you build this in?
It had a cabinet here, but it wasn't. I used the frame only,
Okay.
period. The rest is my idea.
Okay.
And the drawers, in that era, drawers in your kitchen at home were not even very advanced yet. Now I have full extend ball bearing drawers that are self-closing, that are all made out of walnut.
Oh,
So we have quite a bit more storage area.
yes, you do. Yeah, absolutely. And you also have this amazingly large
Yes,
refrigerator.
it's quite large. For most layouts of the GMC, the refrigerator is over the wheel well. So the wheel is taking up some space underneath, so it's off the floor, and it takes away from refrigerator size. We can travel for weeks and weeks with freezer and or refrigerator on gas or electric, either way. So you can go to national parks where there's no service, and along with the generator
Yeah.
that we have, that will power a full house, actually. Will keep us going, and we have no problems staying out in the woods.
Oh, that's great. And so you said it's electric and gas,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
And it defaults to electric. As soon as you plug it in, it goes back to electric.
Okay. So why don't you tell me about this microwave? Because it's a microwave convection.
Yes,
it's
is.
fairly large. I've not seen one this
No,
big.
this used to be, the kitchen was the same size, but when GM built it, they put a 4-burner cook stove in, they put a full oven, and they put a full-size microwave oven, which was very, very early on for microwaves. I mean, in the 70s, there weren't very many. I decided to get rid of all of this old stuff. We only need a 2-burner stove, even
Yeah.
with people,
Right.
with parties. But we did want a large convection microwave, which you can put a full ham in, a turkey.
You can fit a full ham in that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's big. And again, I did all of this. The majority of this interior is 20 years old.
Really?
Yeah. So
Well, it
it's
looks
been,
brand new.
Yeah, it's, if you do it right, you know, most people put
Quite
in
the craftsman you
new
are.
sink,
Yeah.
a new set of cupboards on this side that used to be
I like that idea, that cutting board built in.
full extent again.
I notice you are doing the same as the boater people do, and you have all of the anti-slip stuff and the grippy things
That's right.
to keep everything kind of stuck down.
It does, and it works.
Now you have to show everybody this trick.
Yes.
Tell us about the backsplash for your...
Okay. If you're cooking on this stove, or any stove, and you have your curtain closed, you don't want it spattered with bacon grease and so forth. So I made a little hideaway.
Do you guys see that? It
Shield.
just popped up. That
So that protects things.
is so neat.
But I like detail.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
And the coach is very easy to retrofit. Everybody in this park, and there's 130 of us here, roughly, has done something unique to their coach.
Yeah. So speaking of unique, you have the original table. Are these the original seats?
Parts of it.
Parts of it.
This used to make into a bed.
Right. It would
Fold.
sort of slide
This
out.
would drop, and this would slide, and the seats would go down. So if you had children or grandchildren going with you, Mary and I decided to make it a 2-person coach. For travel, for entertainment, we can actually seat 6 in the back and 4 here. So we have lots of room for
Partying.
grown-ups,
Party animal. Yeah.
and we do.
Okay.
I have also put storage under your
Yes.
feet.
I see the little trap doors down
Yeah,
there.
this was wasted space previously. So now underneath the seats and floor is storage.
Oh, that's...
All my tools are down here that are heavy.
Yes.
So you want your weight low in the coach.
Right.
So you put the heavy things down low. Another storage area behind, under this seat.
Look at this.
And it,
Oh my word. Is that on a piston of some kind?
yeah,
Or is it
just
okay.
like the hatch on your car.
Oh,
Same ones. Yes.
that is so cool.
And we did a little upholstery work. We're trying to do a southwest theme.
I did notice that in the back, some of the patterning back there.
Correct. So when the outside is painted, it will be done in southwest.
Matching sort of that
Correct.
theme.
So this is, I redid all these in leather, all except for the bed area, which
Right.
is setting and bed. So that could not be leather.
Right. And you are intending to put carpet over
Carpet
this section,
here,
right?
wherever you see wood here, that's going to be carpet.
Okay.
But the rest of it is cork.
Right. And so I noticed too, I've seen several of this, a console in the center that's sort of customized.
Yes, a lot of people leave this wide open, and it does give you spacious appearance, but we want a little storage, and we want a little table to munch on.
Right, your snacks while you're
going
driving.
down the road. We have heater, cooler cup devices here that can cool water or heat coffee.
Oh, neat.
And
So I
then-
notice your thing is up on a platform.
Yes.
Which is,
I had to raise this amount because I put a late model Chevrolet truck engine in here. That has all of the latest bells and whistles. It drives just like a new vehicle.
okay.
Has cruise control, tap up, tap down. Onboard diagnostics. You can take it into a dealer and just plug it in. They can diagnose a problem. And it's much more powerful.
So what else have you got going up here in the dashboard?
Well, that was taken out and recovered.
Okay.
This still has to be covered to match this. And then we do the little French stitch on the edges. And I did a lot of painting and upholstering on the dash itself. I've upholstered the ceiling.
Yes,
which
that's
was,
the first for me to see the upholstered.
Yes, that used to
ceiling.
be painted fiberglass.
And I do like your little cubby
Yeah,
here. You
right,
have more reading lights, but you also have a
Yes.
place to stick your glasses.
Correct.
Oh,
So
I have to
that's
get
a-
up there and sit down.
so
because
that's
this
a
is-
handy spot.
This looks comfy. Let's try it out. What do you think? What is it like to ride with Dave Lenzi? Oh, yes. Okay. Hey, and I like this. If I wanted to Google
yeah.
search something while we're
Yes.
driving.
Mary is a navigator, and we always had a program on there so she could navigate from the laptop.
So
So-
let me see. Do
Yes.
you steer with your mind? What is going on here? You don't have a steering wheel. What's
No,
up?
that's this is a racing setup, like the NASCAR race drivers use to get in and out of their car. This also is beneficial in a GMC because you can remove the steering wheel, which is tiny, like a race wheel,
Yeah.
and it opens the area for the side curtains to come around and not hit anything.
Okay.
Usually if the wheel is here, they get all distorted, bent, misshapen. In this room, we now have much more room to turn the seats 90 degrees
Okay.
and face each other.
Yeah.
So you
Oh, I
can
can
set
see
up,
that.
have another couple of people setting up here facing each other as a conversation area.
So I noticed this still looks like the original dash,
It's very close.
except that the stereo system is different.
Correct.
And I've noticed all through as we're walking through, there are speakers everywhere.
Yes,
So naturally, because you have the bar and it's a party coach, you have to have a sound system.
that's
yes.
right. That's right.
And so all of these speakers are.
Yes, they're all active with the radio and the sound from the back. And I've increased the size. These used to be very old,
Yeah, the
tiny,
little
tiny speakers that
combo light
were
speaker
tweeters,
combo. Mhm.
basically.
Yeah.
So you can, obviously, there's much more available today than there was in the 70s,
So I see two little levers I'm not familiar with over there. Your electro level system
right?
I'm familiar with, but it's usually something I see over here in the middle.
Yes.
Was that where it was, or is this where it was
On this
originally?
model, this was here.
Okay. And what are those switches?
This is an addition of cooling fans that I added to make the air conditioning more useful in hot weather.
You know, because you're a mad inventor, I was expecting it to be like an ejector seat or an oil slick at the back to get
Right.
off someone tailing you.
I also have little joysticks over here that you cannot see, but it's right on the same level as these switches to operate the mirrors.
Oh,
They're
okay,
electric.
your mirrors are electric. Well, you just fancied this thing up. This is, my mind is reeling with all of the little things you've done that I want to do now. And you are so good at this. And I mean, you invent tools and you invent products and you have products that other people can buy.
Correct.
So you are part of this support system
Yes.
that folks have in this
Correct.
community.
And that's what the beauty of this club and this vehicle, and having almost every vehicle in this park, in this club, are the same. There's a few other brands, but not many. We do allow you to come with other brands to this type of a convention, but we prefer GMC people here so we can share ideas, and I sell parts.
Buy parts, exactly.
And many other people sell parts as well. Everybody has a little niche of their own.
Gain a little knowledge
Correct.
from
Give seminars.
folks like you. Yeah.
Give seminars on maintaining, where to go for repairs, parts to purchase. And that's important with a 50-year-old vehicle.
And troubleshooting.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it's been, we've been in the club, my wife and I have been in the club since 1999. And we had, other than health issues, we have never missed the convention.
That's amazing. Well, I'm glad that you're a part of this community. I'm sure everyone who's had dealings with you is too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for showing me around your coach and showing our viewers.
Thank you for doing this, because we really need to get the word out to people that there's another option besides a new or even a second-hand vehicle. There are many of these for sale yet, and especially if you're handy and like a challenge.
And like
because
a little,
it is.
Yep. Like a project.
Yeah. Make it to your liking.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.